Welcome to the Bible Conversations podcast. Our focus for conversation starters this year is going to be practical tips on how to begin a conversation with someone about the Bible and about Jesus. We hope that you will find some helpful information in these short segments that will enable you to share your faith with others. Today's conversation starter is going to be a focus on new beginnings. You see, it's almost the new year, and most people tend to make New Year's resolutions. They tend to plan for themselves to be better in the new year. Next year I'm going to do it right. Next year is going to be the year for me. And we make these grandiose plans, and we have goals, and we intend to put them forward, and we intend to follow through with them. And sometimes we do. Most of the time, we don't. And what I want to focus on today is not whether we're following through or not following through with the plans, but rather this idea of really recreating ourselves to be better. In Ephesians chapter 4, starting in verse 19, Paul here is talking about individuals who are alienated from God. He says they have become callous and have given themselves up to sensuality, greedy to practice every kind of impurity. And then in verse 20, he kind of transitions from talking about the negative of it, and he says, but that is not the way you learned Christ, assuming that you have heard about him and were taught in him as the truth is in Jesus, to put off your old self, which belongs to your former manner of life and is corrupt through deceitful desires, and to be renewed in the spirit of your minds, and to put on the new self, created after the likeness of God in true righteousness and holiness. That is Ephesians 4, verses 19 through 24. As people around this time of year begin to plan and think about how they're going to have a better year, how they're going to be a better version of themselves in the new year, it really gives us a wonderful opportunity to talk about how we can be made brand new in Christ, how we can be a new creation in Christ. And it doesn't have to start at the new year. It can happen right now. But what a wonderful opportunity to take what's happening in the world, just as we talked about a few weeks ago with the time where people are considering the birth of Christ. Well, as we consider the new year, we might consider a new us, a new birth in Christ, somebody who is in need of change, who is in need of forgiveness, because we are all in need of that. I hope that you will be able to use this idea to start a conversation with those who are near you and who you love, to talk with them about Jesus. May you all have a wonderful and happy and blessed new year. Thank you for listening to this conversation starter. We appreciate your desire to share your faith with others, and we hope that this episode has been of benefit to you. If you would like to reach us, please email us at kcocbibleconversations@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram by simply searching Bible Conversations. Please check back in on Fridays for our full episode.